All right, hi guys. Happy Tuesday. This is going to be a message for the collective. I do have powder on me because, and they're new decks, so they were like super hard to shuffle and nothing was coming out. This is like my third time re-recording. So I was watching someone's YouTube channel and somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, if you're having a hard time shuffling new cards, just put them in a bag with powder, Gold Bond, and just shake the bag." And I tested it out, it worked, so we'll see. But yeah, if you see the powder, don't pay it no mind. But yes, happy Tuesday. It's gonna be something mini and brief. I guess it'll be like a little mini Mercury in retrograde message / Libra season. No signs in any order. It's for everyone. So this is gonna be what we all need to know for this Mercury in retrograde during Libra season. Advice for the collective. So we have discernment. It says, let's see, choice, duality, diligence. Yes. So, Mercury retrograde, everybody panics like, oh my God, it's not the time to panic. And I like this discernment card because it talks about doing your due diligence, reevaluating things, looking things over, taking a second glance, being extra tedious, especially when it comes to like big decisions or like important decisions, paperwork and things like that. Make sure don't feel no type of way of doing your research and like going the extra mile for things. Like make sure you're like crossing your I's, dotting your T's, and things of that, if I said it right, things of that nature. Because again, discernment, right? We got the moon. This reminds me of the moon card in tarot. So there are going to be certain things that, and I feel like people panic with Mercury retrograde because people don't do their due diligence. And with the moon here, the moon talks about what's hidden, right? So a lot of times people aren't taking it. People are rushing and they want certain things at their time when there is such thing as divine timing. Nothing happens when we want it to. It happens when it needs to. As long as you're doing the work, as long as you are getting things in order, as long as you're preparing, you're resting, you're realigning, you'll be fine. Everything will work itself out. Make sure you are doing your due diligence. There is, with the duality here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says duality. Excuse my hands. Let me try to like focus it. I feel like duality in this situation or in this particular moment, it means there could be a flip side. So there's no other side. It's like you may think something may look a certain way right now, but you need to you need more information, you need more time, and you need to relook at something. So maybe go back and relook at things from the past, revisit, revise, rest, recharge, and things of that nature, okay? Especially, Libra season. Libra is the sign that represents the scales. So, weigh your options and things before you make a choice. And then we have intuitive knowledge. Yes, yes, yes. More moon energy. Right? I feel like that Pisces full moon was pretty strong. Unconscious, receptivity, synchronicity. So, yeah. Again, guys, do your due diligence. This is a very passive time. Everybody panics during retrogrades, but really all you need to do is like rest. This is like the perfect time to just chill, right? And just be a little bit more in the yin energy, aka feminine energy, versus the yang energy, which is more masculine energy. Everybody, men and women, both have yin and yang, feminine and masculine energies. Our yin energy is more passive. It's us relaxing. It's us taking a step back. It's us being more creative, more intuitive, more emotionally in tune, versus yang energy, which is like on the move, making things happen, getting things done. Right now, we're just being asked to be in the yin energy and just chill. There's a lot of, and again, with that full moon in Pisces that just came out, with the intuitive knowledge here, there's a lot that's going to be coming to the surface during this retrograde. A lot. See all these little messages and things here. Like everyone's gonna be starting to see a lot, and this could be in a dream state. A lot of you guys may be having weird dreams. Conversations with people may be weird, but pay attention to all that, because everything has a message. Everything has a message. Your dreams, conversations you have, conversations you overhear. Just be more quiet. This is a good time to be quiet right now, and to just chill. It's really a good time to be quiet, because a lot of people are going to be revealing themselves. It's going to be a lot. So just, sit back and enjoy the ride. If anything or anyone was hiding something from you, even if you knew and you were trying to ignore it, it's going to be like, this is not the time. You're not going to be able to ignore what's going to be popping up. This is not the time for that. Yeah. So, yes. This is a new deck, by the way. A lot of 12th house energy here. And 12th house is ruled by Pisces. That's the house of undoing. Too many. We have yes, Pisces. I can't make this up. 12th house energy is represented by Pisces. This is the Pisces symbol. Emotional intelligence, wholeness, and rebirth. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I don't want to show my bra because YouTube is going to be like, oh, there was nudity in your video. And it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. There are like violations and stuff. Again, a lot of 12th house energy. So your dreams, your subconscious, a lot of things are going to be coming to the surface. This is a time, being that we're in the air elemental season, which is Libra. Libra is ruled by the mind, logic. Right now, you really want to exercise your emotional intelligence, your intuition at this time. Again, it's a lot of some things some things on the surface just don't make sense until like we tap in and we piece it, kind of like not peel it together, but it's going to be a lot just unraveling at this time, guys. Make sure you are make sure you're drinking the moon here. So again, a lot of things that's hidden. A lot of things that were hidden are going to be coming to the surface, but you guys are going to need your emotional intelligence. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about myself included. And you see with the first card that came out, the two wolves, the yin and yang energy and duality. So, yeah. Definitely tap into your yin energy, which is, more emotional and intuitive. You're going to need your emotional intelligence at this time. Everybody should be strengthening their emotional intelligence at this time. We have awakening, yes, with discernment. Unfolding, epiphany, release. Yes, yes. So again, with the discernment, a lot of things are going to be coming to the surface. A lot of dreams, especially for for you guys who meditate a lot. A lot of people are going to be receiving a lot of downloads. A lot. Whether it's in your, even if you're like, you do, especially for like my people who do who smoke weed or do shrooms and things like that. I'm not saying please don't quote me. I did not say do that. I'm just saying if you are into all of that, you're probably going to be extra sensitive at this time. I would stay away from alcohol at this time. And I would even probably stay away from drugs, period, like weed and all that stuff, until the 17th or 18th of October when this retrograde is over, because everyone is going to be very emotionally sensitive. I would even if you guys notice, I haven't really uploaded any videos as of lately. I've been trying to But I've been on social media a lot, so I need to like fix that. But yeah, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of releasing, a lot of stuff is going to be unfolding. Even tower moments, there could be fight, and I would say like a lot, at this time people are not really in their right minds, especially people who do like drink alcohol on a regular basis and who do like smoke all that on a regular basis. A lot of people are going to be very extra sensitive and extra like eager to like be volatile. So just, somebody bumps you, just don't even like trip. Somebody's trying to start something with you, don't trip. Be mindful of driving. Don't try to like race with nobody on a highway. It's not the time for that. Try not to eat out as much. This is the time where you're likely to get your food orders wrong, food poison, stuff in the food. And be mindful that you're not taking anything out of context. Like if somebody messages you and says something, if you don't understand what they said, or you're not really feeling what was said or how it was said, don't be afraid to call to ask the person like, hey, can I call you? I want to like clarify what you said. It didn't make sense. Don't be afraid to speak up, and don't be afraid to, how do I say it? Don't be afraid to ask for extra clarification at this time. But expect a lot of aha moments during this particular retrograde. A lot of aha moments. A lot. So this is why rest and recharging is very imperative, so you can receive what you need to know at this time. If you're constantly in that yang energy, you're constantly trying to find yourself, you're constantly trying to make yourself busy, you're constantly trying to like be out and about, being with friends and family and all that, you're gonna miss the message. You don't want to miss the message. So just, again, chill. We have protection, boundaries, shielding, conservation. So a lot of conserving of energy. Yes, intuitive knowledge, unconscious, synchronicity, yes. And protection here. Intuitive knowledge. Yeah, again, make sure you guys rest and recharge. Make sure, protect your energy at this time. Protect your energy at this time. Even like, I don't know, like if you're not in like a really like whole and divine type of like union or relationship, I would even refrain from sex at this time too, to be honest, because I feel like sex right now at this time can really cloud judgment, and you may not like what you see about certain people. So really, this is like, really protect yourself. And I mean, yeah, because this is paired with the intuitive knowledge here. Receptivity, synchronicity, and things like that. Be mindful. And if you're going to sleep with somebody during this time, just be mindful of what type of person they are, the energy that they carry. Because, again, you don't want, this is not the time to allow yourself to be drained or caught up in any of that. This is the time where you need to be clear. Like, watch your diet, eat your greens, drink a lot of water, get your minerals, your vitamins, get your rest, like get your, just do a lot, do yoga. You don't have to do like a fucking big hot yoga and shit like that. I just started doing like 15 minutes of morning prenatal yoga in the mornings. Like, it doesn't have to be anything super lengthy, but just do something. If you're, again, remember that sexual energy is the same as your creative energy and things like that. If you have access to a pool, this would be a good time to swim, depending on where you're at and like the weather. And if you have an indoor pool or access to one, it would be a great time for that. Anything taking salt baths, spiritual baths at this time would be very imperative. A lot with the water, a lot of cleansing and just recharging and healing at this time. Because Scorpio season Scorpio season is going to be something, y'all. So, I don't know. Fine. So, just really up your protection game. If you've been sexually active with someone and you're not really, you feel like you've been in the dark about something or something was really off, salt baths. Lots of water, salt baths. If you don't, spiritual baths, look up what it means. Do your research. Or you can email. You guys can email me. You can ask me in the comments or whatever. I don't mind. But yeah, this is really, make sure you are protecting yourselves at this time, guys. And protecting yourselves by really just don't be, I don't know, stay to yourselves. I feel like it, and what is October 17th is how many weeks away? It's like 2 weeks, 2.5. It's not that big of a deal. If you can't really take 2.5 weeks to yourself, then that's a problem. Then if you can't take 2.5 weeks to kind of just chill out and not be in the mix, and not if you can't go 2 weeks without smoking, drinking, having sex, there's an addiction, and it's something that may be something that needs to be revisited or reevaluated. So I'm not saying to stop it completely. I'm just saying for the next 2.5 weeks, just chill. And if that can't be done, then honestly, then shit. Too many. And we have inner child, innocence, play, reparenting. Yes. With the mystic, emotional intelligence, wholeness, and rebirth. Yes, yes, yes. So again, I feel like this, the full moon in Pisces brought up a lot of stuff for people, which this retrograde is gonna, if you didn't face and release what you needed to release during, remember Pisces is a sign, that energy rules addictions, it rules illusions, it rules things that kind of keep us confused, right? If we lack that emotional intelligence, if we lack that connection to our higher self and our intuition, right? So if there was any of avoidance with that, and the Piscean energy can be very avoidant, this retrograde is going to be bringing up a lot of stuff, a lot of inner child wounds, a lot of childhood wounds could be coming to play. There's a lot of repair. Again, remember, we're all in adult bodies. We are adults, but we all, we're still kids. Even with, inside of us, we are still children. So a lot of wounds and issues in regards to inner childhood wounds are going to be coming up to play that need to be revisited at this time. So this is again, this could be a very emotional time for some people. If you find yourself getting agitated easily or irritated or lashing out at people, then there may need to be some emotional release that you've been keeping pent up, that you've kind of just been holding, and you kind of need to just release and let it go, so your inner child could feel heard and understood, right? You may not know why you feel frustrated about a particular situation or a person. It could be your inner child that's being triggered, or it could be something from the past that has triggered you. So just again, emotional intelligence. And we got compassion. Right? I feel like this is a collective, it's the collective. Loving kindness, tenderness, and tolerance. Yeah, be more tolerable of people, of yourselves, of timing at this time. Again, everything in divine timing. Be more, really be compassionate with yourselves. That will allow you to extend and be compassionate with other people at this time. So again, this is Mercury retrograde message for Libra season, and I hope this helped anyone who's watching. If you have any questions, feel free to You can shoot me an email. You can like hit me up in the comments. I always respond to people. My channel is still building, so it's not like I get a flux of it. So you know, I guess catch me while you can, right? While I'm still able to see everyone. Yeah. Again, this is a good time to spend time with animals. Spend time with yourself. If you have kids, spend time with your kids. Yeah. Check on your kids at this time also. This is a time where, like, you know, revisit, like, you know, are you connecting with your kids emotionally, or are you just buying them things and just doing fun stuff with them? So, like, you know, and that's going to reflect your inner, how you are connecting and parenting your own inner child. So I feel like our parenting styles reflect our, like, own wounds and what we didn't get and what we got, and what our inner child is still craving. So just, you know, it's a lot of inner child stuff that's going to be coming up during this time. But again, drink a lot of water, guys. Take a lot of baths during this time. Maybe 1 to 3 times a week is cool. And drink your water, and get your vitamins and minerals in, okay? And make sure you're eating a lot of greens, okay? And remember, protect your energy. Protect your energy as best as you can during this time, okay? So I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.